I'm not ready for that.
Hey, what's good? Welcome to First String Podcast. On today's episode of First String Podcast, we're doing nothing but going college football today. As you can see, say it right there. My man is in his Georgia Bulldog jersey. I'm in my University of Maryland jersey today. You know why? Because we're going all college football. Say it laughing. Why say it laughing? Because we said we're going to
Pick out
pick
the
out the
dog.
dark. pick out the dark. I don't know what's going on. My microphone's giving off some kind of crazy vibe. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what's up. I hope y'all ready. Let's go.
It's wartime, baby. This what you signed up for. This what we worked hard for. You for. Y'all the first string. Y'all gotta go set the tone now. Hey, let's go. Lace 'em up. It's the first string podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the first string podcast show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Cause it's time for the first string podcast show. Hey, let's go. Lace 'em up. It's the first string podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the first string podcast show. Imagine talking sports, having fun with the fam. At a starting lineup, first string is what you have. An entertaining stream with the Pro Bowl cast. When the viewers chime in, they gon' answer what you ask. Representing for the Queens, yeah, we got Lady A. A super knowledgeable woman who can break down any play. Say it from the South, so he rep GA. The Falcons, the Bulldogs, the whole Peach State. Drunk Uncle Al, only way you can describe him. Every time he crack the mic, you know he gon' be wildin'. Last but not least, it's my man Toothpick. Commanders is a squad and he the captain of the ship. So if you feel the vibe, go ahead and tune in. Like, subscribe, recommend to a friend. Nah, for real, like, subscribe, and recommend this to a friend. Hey, let's go. Cause it's time for the first string podcast show.
Welcome back to First String Podcast. Please do not forget to like, subscribe to First String Podcast. Hit the bell to enable alert for new content just like this. The most important part, though, is that you tell a friend to tell a friend about First String Podcast. Okay, listen. This is our college preview show. However, we do have a bit of NFL news to cover before we get going real good. So say it today. I don't know if you know, but today the Washington Commanders activated Terry McLaurin off of the PUP list. He's activated from the PUP list, right? So what does this mean? So if he had stayed on the PUP list, he would have been ineligible for the first 4 games of the season, right? So by him being off the PUP list, he's now able to start practicing, right? And if he misses a game now, it'll cost him some money. So, Sid, my question to you and to the rest of the audience that's out here is this the Commanders forcing Terry's hand? Have they escalated, or is a contract coming?
I think they're forcing his hand. Because technically, if he could still, they can leave him on the pup list. He missed the first 4 games. This is going to hurt the team. It's not going to hurt him. All he has to do is play. I think it's week 7 or week 8 to get credit for the year. And I need to look it up and see to make sure. I think it's one of those weeks he can stay out till the end and come back then and say, I'm reporting back, and be on the roster for the rest of the year. He's gotten credit for the whole year.
Yeah, absolutely. But the other part of that question for you said is, are they forcing his hand, or is this just the next step and they want him to get ready for the game?
They are forcing his hand. I mean, what more do they need to do? I mean, he's a hold in for 1 point. We already know that already, and the reason why he's still within the contract. For him to go out here and participate on the games and get hurt, and then it's like, aha, see, he's going to be 31. We're not going to pay him this money. You know, where at the same time they're always talking about it's a contract. You know, you're under contract. You're under contract. But in the same time, the same contract they toss out the window. And, okay, we're getting rid of you. So they can't have it both ways.
Yeah,
So,
I'm with you.
Yeah, I think
You
they are
can't
forcing
have
his
it
hand.
both ways. I'm with you. You can't have it both ways. You have to. I get it. I get it. You can't have it both ways. You have to be willing to negotiate in good faith, and you can't stand firm on hey, this is what we think you're worth, and not be, or hey, you're 30 and this is what we think you are, and that's the number we're going to give you, and not be willing to have no flex in you. You have to, it's a give and take. What is the saying? You can't be willing to win every negotiation. You have to have some flex. You can win every negotiation, but
Right.
Hey, there he is. There he
neat.
is.
I
There
like
he is right
update.
there.
That's pretty neat then.
Hey, Corey.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to First Ring Podcast and Pick After Dark. Pick After Dark.
Pick is always dark. Pick is always dark. What are you talking about? Oh Lord, it makes sense. Fall out the camera.
Leave it to Corey to bring the obvious into effect, right?
Uh-oh. There. Hey, did you hear that? That sounds like a little vitriol behind that response. Just a little bit, man. Just a little bit.
Yeah, my microphone is doing something really funky today.
Man,
so
you ain't technology, you know that.
Man, it don't want to cooperate, and when I have it where it's not acting right. So you get the full version.
That's what she said.
I promise. I'm not feeding Corey these lines.
He's not.
He's coming up with these all by himself.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Coming up with these all by himself.
All right. Paul said, "Don't touch his balls."
The commish is in the building. The commish is in the building, y'all. Hey Corey, did you submit your email address for our fantasy football league?
No, I did not. I don't do fantasy football.
You don't do real football either, Corey.
Yeah, I do. I do real football. I enjoy real football. I watch it. I don't like losing money. So
there's no money involved.
Okay. What do you mean I don't do real football? What are you talking about?
Corey doesn't do real football.
I root for one team. I root for the Washington Commanders. That's all I worry about. That's all I worry about. I don't need to worry about I don't need to worry about the third running back on the Arizona Cardinals who's starting for their two injured guys on sometime in December. I don't care.
All right, Corey. Well, how do you feel about this Terry McLaurin being activated from the club?
Pen to paper. Pen to paper. I think it's a stepping stone. Pen to paper. I need pen to paper.
Are they forcing him? Are they forcing him, or are they working?
He's under contract. He's under contract. I get he. This is the way of the NFL, but he's under contract. He doesn't have that much leverage at the end of the day. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have any. The only leverage he has is that, I'm not going to play. They don't have to trade him. He can request a trade. They don't have to play him. They don't have to play him.
You're
he
right.
can just sit there and lose money. You going to recoup that money last year?
He absolutely can.
No,
He can
can't.
recoup some money.
He can't recoup all that money that he lost. No.
Wait, Corey. I can show you how.
How?
Our first game against the New York Giants, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. He only has to sit out one game.
And
He can make his point in one game.
they don't have to make no.
We gotta lose to the Giants.
He can make his point in one game versus the New York Giants. He can literally make his point in one game.
Okay.
And this has been done in the past. Kansas City did this. Not Kansas City, but Jones did this with Kansas City. He wanted a new contract. He set out that first game. They lost. They had no pass rush. They signed him. He was back the next week. They went to the Super Bowl, right? This is when Kansas City won the Super Bowl, right? He got that money back in the playoffs. So how can he recoup that money?
Hold on. So you're talking circumstantial. You're talking circumstantial.
It's just one game check.
It's just
It's
one game
check.
But he's lost these accelerator. He done lost for workouts and all this stuff. At the end of the day, he can recoup that money, but he ain't gonna recoup that money because that's money lost.
Well, guess what?
That's
It's money lost. It is. Hey, what's up, Dean? It is absolutely money lost. However, sometimes you got to lose money to make your point.
What are you talking about? They lost again. What are you talking about? They lost. Kansas City lost the game.
Kansas City lost a game when Jones set out the first week of the season. Their defensive tackle, right? Their defensive tackle set out the first game of the season when they started their Super Bowl run.
They lost in New Orleans. Yeah, okay.
They lost, but they won the Super Bowl that year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Emmett did it too. Dallas went 0-2, signed him. They won the Super Bowl, and Smith was the MVP.
But you're talking about but these are established Super Bowl teams. Dallas had already been the one. Kansas City had already been the one.
At that time, yeah, you're right. Kansas City had been the one.
Kansas City had already been. They were coming off of one.
They had no pass rush. They had no pass rush.
They were coming off of one though.
Yeah. So I mean, look at how close we were. Look at how close we were.
But at the end of you're splitting hairs here. At the end of the day, but I mean, it's gonna get done. I mean,
it needs to get done.
I mean, for the benefit of everybody, it needs to get done. But
it does.
He's not gonna get he ain't gonna get crack prices. He going in here like he negotiating like he's Tyrone Biggums. What was this? They rumored that he may have been asking for close to 40. Which I mean, I get you negotiate high. And that's another point. The dump truck Don, I mean, negative Don, hater Don is correct. He's not Chris Jones.
Listen,
he's not Chris Jones. He's not Emmitt Smith.
But you gotta ask for higher than what you're willing to set for. You don't go in asking for your floor, right? Any negotiation, you don't go in.
But then you eventually come down, don't you?
You do come down. Yes, you absolutely do come down. But you don't go in asking for the floor. If anybody's ever sat down to
you don't
negotiate
go asking
their salary,
for the ceiling either. You don't go asking for the moon.
You don't, but you're eventually going to come down. And just like they know, there is if they're offering 25, then they know they have to come up. They can't just say, "Hey, we're going to offer you 25 and we're not budging." They know they got to come up.
But this is and right there is where y'all fall short-sighted all the time. Is the fact that for so many years, for the last 25 years prior, they could come in here, these good players, very good players.
There goes Don being negative right there. We said that, Don.
Yeah. But this is what you are negotiating. This is what the fans said. We had that Stockholm syndrome, right? That we should overpay these guys because they've been good with us and they aren't of market value. Terry's a good player, but to Don's point, he's not $35 million. He's not even $33 million a year.
I'll tell you. Let's do this. Let's do this exercise. Okay. Do me a favor. Pull up your boy that everybody's in love with. His numbers, the one that's comparable to Terry, who's 29 years old as well.
Who?
Sutton, ain't that his name? Pull
Cortland
up his numbers,
Sutton.
not from this year because him and Terry had the same numbers, but pull his numbers up from last year. Unless not from last year, I'm sorry, but the year before that. And let's look at their numbers, right? Because last year they were about similar. Terry went off in touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
Terry went off in
Yeah, I'm
touchdowns
looking at
last year. So pull up the year before, his numbers and Terry's numbers from the year before, and let's switch them. And let's just say Terry went to Denver and he came here, right? Because
Okay.
this guy has also been injury prone, right? Terry's everybody knows that Terry's a way better receiver than he is, but he ain't worth 35. He's
Yep.
not worth 35.
No.
And Terry ain't a number one wide receiver because this is what the negative people say about Terry. But guess what? He's our number one wide receiver.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's our number one wide receiver, right? So you guys keep dumping on our number one wide receiver. The only wide receiver that Washington has that.
Hey, how much
defensive
did Courtland? How much is Courtland Sutton getting per year
he's
on
getting,
that contract?
I think
He's getting $23 million a year. Pick.
Yeah, he's getting
$23 million.
He's getting 23.
He's getting $23 million a year on this new contract.
And what was his numbers the year before? Not last year, the year before.
He had 800 and some. So what? That's a
what
lose.
Was his receptions?
It
What was his
said-
receptions?
I was reading an
64.
article earlier that said that his number was similar to DJ Metcalf's.
DK Metcalf.
And they came in the same time.
But
And
DK Metcalf is 3
they-
years younger than him.
say it again.
Are you talking about Terry and DK?
Yeah, this is the article. I didn't see the numbers.
Yeah.
The article I was reading earlier today,
Right.
and they were comparing the contract and what DK got, and they said that his numbers, McCarron's numbers, were very similar to DK's. So that's what they say. That's what they think they're gauging for how much money he wants
And what's
where
the
he
key
wants
thing?
to be at.
But what's the key thing with DK and Terry, right? There's a
DK
3-year
had a quarterback,
That's
and
3-year
Terry
cap at
didn't.
his age.
It's a 3-year cap in the age too. You got Terry going in the year 30, and DK's going in year 27. I mean, and that's how that negotiating go. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong, but that's how they look at it.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna put your comments up here, Don. All right. I'm gonna put your comments up here. Don has this. Terry had 5 games of 100 yards last year. He has 5 games with less than 25 yards. He had 4 games with 2 catches or less, right? Now, I'm also going to tell you this, Don. Terry does not get force-fed the ball like number one wide receivers. He does not get force-fed the ball like a Jay Jettis. He doesn't get force-fed the ball like a Jamar Chase. He doesn't get force-fed the ball like a DK Metcalf. He doesn't get force-fed the ball like a Amon-Ra St. Brown. He doesn't get
Right.
force-fed the ball like some of the other wide receivers. He does not. It's not part of the game plan. Terry, Corey, am I lying about this? How many times have we complained about Terry not being targeted in the
Yeah,
first
y'all
quarter?
complained. Yeah, y'all
We were
complained
there.
about it. Y'all
We were
complained
there.
about it.
We went to Houston and watched that game. He's like, is he on the field? Is he hurt? They were not throwing him the ball.
Let me see something here. I'm actually looking this up now.
I mean, that was what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, Pick?
Yes.
Seven. He had 7 targets for 4 of 755 yards in that game.
Yes. Come on now. We
Yeah.
all know that Terry's better than Sutton, right? We all know this, but y'all want him to take his money. Y'all want him to be at 23 million. Come on, man. Stop playing. We playing ourselves by saying stupid stuff like that.
But we're also playing ourselves when we say, when people say, I'm not saying this, but when people say, basically write them a blank check.
I'm not saying
Just
that.
because
No.
I know you're not saying that, but that's what is a lot of the fan base is saying is that when we say pay Terry, this is the statement is the holistic belief is that you need to give him a blank check. He don't need a blank check. He doesn't deserve a blank check. Nobody really deserves a blank check. There's like 5 or 6. There's 5 or 6 guys that need a.
Don, tell me where you stand, man. Are you a Commanders fan or are you a fan of something else? I mean, I don't know. I don't know where you're coming from, bro. I mean, I don't get you sometimes. I don't, man. Listen, I'm not telling you to say. Listen, here's my question.
Okay.
And this question goes to everyone in the audience as well, right? And then we're gonna get on our topic of the day, which is college football.
Uh-oh.
All right. Do we, as a fan base, let me phrase this question the right way. When Terry is gone, will we look back and say that he was unappreciated? Right? When Terry's career is over as a Washington Commander, 5 years from now, from when he played his last game, will we look back and say he was better than we thought? When Terry's played his last game as a Washington Commander, 5 years from then, will we say he was better than we thought?
Yeah.
Like, sit back and think about that for a minute. Just ask yourself.
People gonna say that. Yeah, people will say that. Yeah. People will say that, but they're going to ask why. The question I would ask on that is why? Because we make excuses for him all the time. We've said he's been through so many quarterbacks. While that might be a fact, that's still an excuse for him. Why his production was low. The 2023, it was his quarterback. It was his offensive coordinator that everybody wanted. But yet and still, he barely crossed 1,000 yards. We continue because we love a player. We make excuses for him, and I get that. I love Terry. I want him to be here. He's good for us. He's great for us. He'd probably be good on another team. It's just like, you know how they always said, like, there's a difference between a Mississippi 10 and a Georgia 10, right?
Right
or wrong. Well, you know, let's be real. There's a difference between that. I remember we were in college and the kids would always say, he's like, these women think they're 10s, right? These are Appalachian queens, and they're about 6 or 7s if you compare them somewhere else.
You're right.
That I'm just saying, like, we got to be like, it's what Kevin Sheehan says all the time, because a lot of our fans just watch our players and don't watch everybody else.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to. And I don't fault Terry. And this is another thing. Side piece. Why do we have to have a villain in this?
We don't.
We do, but no, we do. We do. We live in duality. That's all about the world. At first, it was Adam Peters. He sat on his hands. He should have got this done. Yada, yada, yada. This, that, and the third. Now Terry's being greedy. Terry needs to get he needs to get there. Can they both be in the right? Terry deserves to get a little bit of cheddar, and Adam Peters is setting a new precedence and saying, like, hey, you've been here 1 year with me. You had a great year, but we still working on this relationship, bro. New people, new management demands new protocol.
You could absolutely be right, but that would take for both of them, and it is buttoned up, which we do have to acknowledge. It is buttoned. It's not being negotiated through the media. We know nothing, so everybody's speculating, right? So this is being done it's not being done through the media. It's being done behind closed doors. So when we see interactions, everybody's bringing the lip readers out and things like that. But there has to be communication, give and take. And I love the fact that no one knows what's absolutely going on.
No.
So until pen is to paper, or until pen is not to paper and Terry's gone, it is what it is. Now, Corey, you did say one thing that I have to address. Remember we would say that Ron Rivera had eyes for everybody else's quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have eyes for everybody else's wide receivers and don't appreciate the one we have?
No, I don't think so. Don't think so.
Okay, just
Don't
checking.
think so. Don't think so.
Just checking. Don, I'm not messing with you no more, man. I'm not. When it comes to negotiation, there will always be a victim and a villain. That's from the commish, aka Cuzzo, aka That Fantasy Show.
We don't have to have that though. But it makes for good fodder.
It does.
It makes for good fodder.
Listen, we are going to talk a little college football right now because next week is week 0, where we will have some teams travel overseas. And Sid is rubbing his hands right now because he thinks he's about to talk all ACC. Not so fast, Sid. Not so fast. We will talk ACC, but we're going to start off in the ACC because it's going to be really fast and really quick because there's only 2 teams to talk about in the ACC.
Are you doing that on purpose or did you slip up? Are you doing that on purpose? Like, are you screwing us, Pico? Like,
hey,
no, I mean,
I knew what you were talking about.
Is he okay? He being for real. Okay.
Like
I was worried for a second.
What teams are relevant in the ACC?
No, you kept on saying. Say it wants to talk about the ACC.
No, say it wants to talk about the S. I said, say it wants to talk about the SEC.
No, he said, Stan. Did he say ACC? Thank you.
ACC. Say it wants to talk about this.
Thank you.
Say it, my bad.
Stan, I know I'm not crazy. I was like,
say it's rubbing his hands because he wants to talk about the SEC. My bad, SEC. But we're gonna start off with ACC.
Hey,
you're right,
bro. I got you, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right, Corey.
Hey, Corey. I knew that. Hear me, Corey. What did I say? I knew what you talking about.
Yeah, we're going straight.
I knew what he was doing, but I was like,
yeah, we're going straight to the ACC. We're going straight to the ACC, not the SEC, not the SEC.
Lord,
stop rubbing your hands.
That's your fearless lead. I'm just a hired contractor.
Just a hired contractor.
Yeah, okay, contractor, my man.
Starting off in the ACC.
Right.
Let's go down to Doak Walker Stadium. I do believe they changed the name of that anyway. Doak Walker Stadium. Talking about the Noles, Florida State. Said, this is your area, man. This is your area. This is what we like to do here, man. Now they was balling a couple of years ago, sort of fell off the map. Is this the year that Florida State bounces back?
No.
Damn, that was quick.
Won't be this year. They lost too many pieces. What you saw 2 years ago in that hammer time during that bowl game was Florida State. Matter of fact, they just had a boy decommit yesterday. Name was Tank Johnson or something like that. Boy's huge. He just decommitted from Florida State. You know, that's what they need in the trenches. And that's what they're missing. Now, hopefully they have developed enough of them wide receivers out there to do some things. Because I mean, let's be realistic. You know, quarterback position is a question mark.
Question. Tell him, preach, bro. Is this Norvell's last year?
Huh?
Is this Norvell's last year?
No.
You think he'll be back? If they do what they did last year, you think he's gonna be back?
I think they're gonna give me one more year. I really do.
I don't know. They got the patience.
Who's out there?
They can always lure somebody.
They do not have the patience for that.
They don't have.
They ain't no choice. This is what's called the NIL. Marshall had the whole team into the NIL. This is NIL, player.
But said you also know that new salary cap is coming. That new salary cap is coming.
You're not listening to me. Marshall, not to get off Florida State, Marshall did not bring back the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
The whole team, mine's about 4 people, entered the portal because NIL. And where the head coach signed it, guess what? The whole team went. So, with that being said, if them boys love him as much as I think they do, how much you're gonna lose when they lose him. You can have to bring in somebody. You have to bring in somebody who's already won, who's already put up numbers. They've been out for a minute.
They got that money. They got that money, said.
Oh, I ain't saying they got the money.
They got that. They got that money to. I'm saying they got that money that they can go out and get almost whoever they want.
My question is the same. Who's out there?
I mean, you look at it. Didn't they have like the highest like NIL like for their last year?
They may have, but Texas Tech is taking that.
But still, but I'm just saying. So, like, we gave you all this money. You could go spend, get players. Got that bum from Clemson who was at Oregon State, came there and he pissed all over himself. Sorry, Lady A, I'm not signing the check. It'll bounce either way. But I mean, they literally crapped on themselves all season long. Didn't they lose to like a lower level team too? Almost lost to a low level team. Who beat them last year? That was like, what did Florida State? Like this was one of these games that they paid.
Yeah,
Florida State.
So it's gonna be a hard season for Florida State.
He's
because
gone.
They have teams in the ACC that are much better this year than Florida State.
Well, looks like
they lost to Memphis at home.
Looks like you still have SMU, SMU, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, North Carolina State, Miami.
Let's not forget Clemson.
That's the number one team in the division.
Conference.
That's the team that that's the other relevant team in this conference that is projected to be in the bowl in the playoff, right? Clemson and Dabo Swinney, who everybody's saying is Dabo's year before Bill Belichick get himself situated in this conference. Because once Bill Belichick get himself situated, he's a coming.
If he gets himself situated.
So, is Dabo's division to win, or will he get knocked off that perch?
It's a couple snipers out there now. Let's not forget about Georgia Tech.
Don't forget about Louisville.
What are they returning? Georgia Tech is returning their quarterback Haynes King, the same Haynes King that had University of Georgia against the wall. He coming back.
Yes.
He still got the offensive line.
Yes.
They got one more year, and the head coach is the offensive line coach. The boys played well. They still got the wide receivers. There was a sneaking. They did a couple of sneak attack last year and knocked some teams off. And you can't look past them. You can't look past what they did because again, they did what they were supposed to do last year. So there's a couple of teams out there. I don't think Clemson's going to run away with this division. They may win it in the end, but I don't think it's going to be a runaway. I think it'll be a lot closer than people believe.
No, y'all still got Miami out there. I know they lost.
They lost their quarterback. They lost their quarterback, but they are still very talented. Don't sleep on Syracuse, is what Ellis is saying.
Two cars lighter.
Oh, you talking about Florida? You talking about Miami? What they say, show business and whole business. It all works the same. Sorry, Lady A. Sorry, I apologize again.
Another check is going to bounce, huh?
Yeah, it's going.
But you're right, though.
You know what you do when you get me on here.
You're right about Syracuse. Syracuse head coach came from University of Georgia. He's been recruiting those same players he was recruiting in Georgia. And some of them, guess what, have gone up there.
Perfect right here. Syracuse, there you go. Florida State has found their next head coach. Come on down the coast. We'll pay you some money. See you later. You don't have to go with that cold, that snow.
Come on out that snow. You can't beat the weather.
There you go. You can't beat the weather.
He is recruiting good players out there.
I know. And those players from the South. Then, hey, we come on. You do another. You have they have like a 9-win season last year or something?
They had a 9-win season.
Hey, we'll take that. Come on down to Florida State. Come on down to Tallahassee. And, you be close to the football capitals of the world down here in the South. So, yeah, perfect. Look, see, who they going to hire? Said I just hired Florida State head coach right there. Look at that.
Hey, let's move real fast to the Big 12, where it looks like I'm gonna start top 5. The top 5 teams in their preseason rankings real fast. You got Kansas State, Kansas, Iowa State, Colorado, and West Virginia in the top of their preseason rankings, right? Kansas State, Kansas, Iowa State, Colorado, and West Virginia. Now, in the top of the Big 12 preseason rankings. Said, I'm going to ask you, and Corey, come on, chime in. Is it going to end this way, or is there someone else that's going to come out of this division and take it?
They'll take off from who?
From the Big 12. And the Big 12 out of West Virginia's hands.
Out of West Virginia?
You talking about Arizona State?
Kansas State played. Was it Kansas State played well last year?
Arizona State was the one that
Arizona State. Arizona State lost Scadaboo. Scadaboo was running wild last year. He's in the NFL now.
Well, hey, you know what? Let me hold on a second. I know he's not watching, but I'm gonna shout him out. Let me shout out Michael Turner, young man that's on my route, running back. He went to Baylor. He plays running back right there in Norwich Hills. The boy's the truth. If you watch him,
okay.
So I'm going to throw my money behind Baylor just for that. I know somebody got that.
Throwing your money behind Baylor. I got you.
Now I know. Be like, I don't know you, man.
Oh, hold on. Hey, you know what Syracuse recruiting class was last year? 7.
That sounds perfect in garnet and gold. That sounds perfect in garnet and gold in 2017.
I like it.
You said you making my point for me.
Hey.
Why you want to share your facility like your home games are in the basketball arena?
Arizona
Come on
State
down to Florida.
Maybe the best conference.
Hey, they had some good wide receivers last year. They had Scadaboo last year.
Scadaboo was the reason why.
And that's another one. That's another coach too. Could go to Florida State. Dillingham, young guy. Come on now. See, I'm hiring these guys.
Hey, man. Coach Prime did his thing last year. Now the question about Colorado has always been, can they produce an offensive line?
What did he do? What did he do?
They had the skill positions.
The
question has always been his offensive line. Can he recruit Big 12 offensive linemen?
What did he do? I'm trying to figure out what he did last year. What did Coach Prime do last year?
I'm trying to get to it, Corey.
You ain't saying nothing. You just saying you building up, but he ain't do nothing.
Corey, let me get to it.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
He lost more toes than he won games.
Wait. I skipped right over that. Texas in the Big 12, ain't they?
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
They throwing money at everybody. Money. They got a recruit already leaked it. He getting $3.5 million. Defensive end, number 1. Number 1 overall defensive end. Came out of Georgia.
Travis Hunter won us that Heisman. He ain't win no Heisman.
Hunter did win a Heisman.
Colorado. I'm still trying to figure out what Colorado did. Coach Prime did the same. What they went like?
He got a recruiting class. He got another recruiting class that came in there.
Okay.
He got another recruiting class that came in there.
Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing them struggle to win 7 games this year again. I'm looking forward to it.
You looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward to it. Y'all
call. I got all right. Put some of these numbers in.
Please.
Okay, Corey, are you ready to argue with Sid?
Oh, I ain't arguing with Sid. I just tell Sid the truth. That's all.
All right, let's go to it. Let's go to the best conference in college football.
The Big 10?
The Big 10.
There we go.
The Big 10.
Big 10. The Big 10. There we go.
Y'all are funny.
The Big 10. I mean, they won the last 2 championships.
Y'all have not won the last 2.
They have.
They have not.
The Big 10. Ohio State, Michigan.
Oh, yeah, Michigan
did
win.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Michigan did win. I give you right. I give credit. Michigan did win. It still sucked.
And really, you want to even argue that year, they had 2 Big 10 teams in there because Washington came over from the Pac-12 that year that Michigan won. So, or the year before year after Michigan won. So
All right. So the Big Ten.
Mm-hmm.
The Big Ten is predicting a winner that has not done it. They seem to have they seem to not be able to get over the hump of the Big Two. And everybody know that Big Two being Michigan and Ohio State.
Mm.
They're saying that Penn State, this is the year
State
of the
Penn.
Nittany Lion. But will Coach Franklin, James Franklin, be able to get his Lions over the hump to beat Ohio State and Michigan?
No, he's a choker. That's why he left the SEC.
Yeah. I mean, Penn State, they choke so bad you have to erase it off your browser. That's how bad they are. James Franklin, he always finds a way to do, like, he always finds a way to be like, hey, you just can't do it.
You about to hear about it. You about to hear about it. You might as well get ready, Commish. You about to hear about it. You might as well hear about it. And Bruce said Penn State. Bruce, I hope you didn't put no money on that.
Go ahead, Bruce.
What
Stand
about
on
USC?
business.
You say what about who?
What about USC?
What about them?
Do you really
in the
believe
Big Ten?
that?
They are in the Big Ten.
And in the Big Ten?
Yeah, they're in the Big Ten. Said.
Oh, I'm not rooting for them. I'm saying what about
You
USC?
just asking the
Well,
question.
they got the greatest head coach in the in their
Great
conference.
offensive head coach.
Yeah, greatest offensive head coach. Yeah, I mean, remember they was talking about it. I mean, our boy Doc Walker was talking about Lincoln. I would have hired Lincoln Riley. Oh, okay, all right, I got you. Doc.
Oregon's gonna be tough. Oregon will be tough this year.
New quarterback.
Oregon is definitely going to make some noise.
They got new quarterback.
They got that Nike money
in the Big Ten this year. They're definitely going to make some noise in the Big Ten. I think that Oregon being in the Big Ten is going to make them tougher. The question about them is, will they have the offensive linemen? You know, they play that speed game, which gives some of the Big Ten a lot of problems. It gives some teams in the Big Ten a lot of problems because they play that speed game. But for the most part, they getting better. They are getting a lot better in the Big Ten. But you still got to deal with the Penn States, the Michigans, the Ohio State. Does anyone think that this Ohio State-Texas game is going to make or break either one of these schools by it being in week 1 of this college football season?
No, not week 1.
Unless somebody lays an egg, right? Said, we think. Like, I would think it would be.
No.
It'd be more damning if Ohio State got blown out at home than anything, but I don't think that's going to happen.
No, it's not going to matter because it's week 1, and that's why they was talking about this with this playoff, because it's week 1. You lose in week 1, you get blown out in week 1. Who's going to remember that by the end of the year?
That committee.
It's going to come back to semantics in the division for the most part. Hey, you know. You lost to Texas came in and stumped a mud hole in you. You know, like Corey said, what if it's a blowout? It shouldn't matter, but it might.
But it could matter in seeding, though, said, because if you got these Big Ten, so how many is it?
No, it's a new group. It's a new group this year.
No. I'm saying, like, in seeding wise, like, if you're trying to get, you know, we know that the Big Ten and SEC are going to have
the majority of teams.
You're going to have a majority
of teams, yeah.
My thing is, like, if you go back and you say, hey, Ohio State, Texas, you know, Alabama's up in there, right? Georgia, Michigan may be in there. And it comes down to those strength of schedules and, like, whoa, we go back to week 1. You remember? They might not be the same.
Now,
head to head.
I will say this. You did hit something that's going to be different this year.
Stuff. I'm always hitting
this year's group. This year's group is going to take strength of schedule into account, unlike last year's group.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't take strength of schedule into account. That's how come you saw SMU get what happened to him. Nothing personal with SMU, but that's what happened.
That's why Virginia Tech dropped ODU. I mean, I know that's irrelevant to, but this is what they're doing. They got to get tougher competition because they're gonna look at it. They're gonna look at that stuff now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. This year's group is different.
Right.
We already said this year's group is gonna look at strength of schedule, like what Corey was talking about.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now we haven't talked about my Terps. Now listen.
Why would you talk about them? They're irrelevant.
Why would we not talk about the Terps?
They're irrelevant. They're irrelevant in the Big Ten. They're irrelevant. They're the Vanderbilt of the Big Ten. Corey, stop talking.
Vanderbilt said they win the championship. You leave Vanderbilt alone.
Corey,
they the Vanderbilt.
Wipe your feet when you come in my house.
Oh
no, he didn't. Wipe your feet.
Oh my gosh! Hey, if you're gonna say I need to wipe my feet, then you need to clean up your messy house when I walk in. If you're gonna talk about the Terps,
no, he didn't.
Bro, come on, there. You don't.
My guy Locks is gonna be over here coaching for his life this year.
Well, call the funeral director.
He's gonna be out there coaching for his life. He got to get back to a bowl game because oh boy, did the basketball team throw him under the bus.
Man,
they drove it forward, backed it up, drove it forward, and backed it up again on their way out the door.
You know what? He shimmy on the way out the door.
They did. They did. And then double down on it.
What's going to be more, the weight that Mike Loxley lost this year or the actual football games on the field?
Wow.
Corey, that's a fine.
Big. Maryland sucks, man. You know that. You might as well just wait till basketball season.
Wait, you're right. Stop, Corey. You got me.
You're right. I know I'm right.
Stop.
Wow.
Look, it's like Don said. It's like Don said, man.
You just Jedi mind tricked me, Corey.
Hey, these are not the droids you are looking for. I'm trying. Look. I just want to be honest with you. It's like Don said. I just live in facts and actualities.
Don does not live in facts. Don lives to put up haterous comments.
Sometimes you in truth though. Sometimes you live in truth though, and people.
Don lives to put up haterous type comments. Listen, the Terps this year over under a 500 schedule making the bowl.
You on drugs?
I got them making a bowl game this year. That's a
bowl game. What? The toilet bowl game?
Going to the Bahamas.
About Scrabble Bubble?
Going to the Bahamas.
The Bahamas. Yeah, they're going to the Bahamas. They're gonna watch a bowl.
Going to the Bahamas.
Stop it, Pig.
All right. So who do we have winning the Big Ten?
Winning the Big Ten?
Winning the Big Ten.
They're not conference. It's a joke.
It's going to be between the three teams: Penn State, Oregon, Ohio State.
Yeah.
Oregon has a new quarterback, so I'm gonna put them at 3. So now you got Penn State, Ohio State. Now Ohio State come out and get monkey drug against Texas.
Monkey drugs.
Oh God!
I got Ohio State winning. The regular, but I still have Penn State. I still got Penn State in the playoff finals.
Does Ohio State beat Michigan this year?
Yes.
They should have beat them last year.
Yeah, they should have. They should have. They should have, but they didn't. And Maryland should have won 10 games, but they didn't have it either.
All right, say it. Because Corey's being disrespectful. You got to go.
Hold on. Have you seen their non-conference schedule?
I have. That's why they're going to come out. That's why they're going to come out.
Florida Atlantic, Northern Illinois, and Townsend.
You got to build confidence early.
Before they get unpants at Wisconsin, Washington going to beat the crap out of them. They're going to get husked by the Cornhuskers. UCLA, with no Eric Bieniemy, is actually going to have a functional offense, and they're going to tear them up in L.A.
Wow.
Kirk Cignetti in Indiana come up there. Oh, it's going to be a homecoming from when he was at ODU. I mean, at JMU. Rutgers, he might win that game. Illinois, you going to Champaign? You're going to be champagne drunk coming out of there. Michigan, my boys, they're going to wear you out. And then
Corey, we beat Michigan this year.
Y'all ain't meet no Michigan. Stop that.
I'm gonna give you. Hey, listen, Corey.
William. Don't do that to
Corey.
me. Don't do
Corey,
that.
I'm telling you.
Don't do that to. Don't do that.
Maryland. We all gas, no brakes this year.
There's
All
some
gas,
rusty
no-
brakes. There's some rusty brakes. And have you seen the
All
price
gas,
of
no
gas?
brakes. No brakes. All gas, no brakes. Maryland.
Said,
All gas, no brakes.
said, help him out, bro. Help him
All
out.
gas, no brakes. Go Terps.
Said, he said we can't let our boy do this to
He's so
himself.
fine there. He's so fine there. Corey, he
can't
ain't
do
in
it.
there.
He get,
All
bro,
gas, no
we
brakes.
can't do-
Go Terps.
I can't let you do
Hey,
that.
ready
That's
to talk-
unconscionable,
Ready
bro.
to talk SEC?
Roll Tide, roll.
I got one better for you, Corey.
All sitting.
I got one better.
Who you got? Go Vols. He's
Yeah,
having a
isn't that
party
big?
to himself. What are you doing?
We don't hear that.
Yeah, we don't hear anything. He's just maybe like he having a bowel movement over there or something. Lord have mercy.
Well. I believe it's not the Georgia Bulldogs year. Unlike somebody, it might be Mike the Tiger's year.
Missouri?
LSU. You saying LSU? You saying Brian Kelly and LSU? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Boy, go in the kitchen and get a drink.
No, I just did that to irritate Sid.
Go in the kitchen and get a drink.
Sid, who wins the SEC this year? Don't say Georgia.
Georgia?
But
But they're picking Texas. Texas is being picked to win SEC years in.
They play that game in Georgia this year. Do
They
they
sure
play
do.
Okay.
They sure do. Because we was in Austin last year.
Texas, Georgia, Alabama, LSU.
Texas is on the road for about everything this year.
Yep, they got the
They got
reverse.
this kid named Manning wearing 16.
Oh, he changed numbers?
Manning?
I thought
Manning,
I didn't
he
know
wore-
he changed numbers.
Didn't he have 16 on? Arch? Or was he wearing 19? 16? 19. What is he wearing? 16?
Lord, Vic.
19? 16? What is he wearing?
Oh, 16.
16.
Yeah. He's wearing 16.
He's wearing 16.
Yes. He's been wearing-
Georgia said, besides Texas, Georgia, is there a shot that Texas A&M could possibly come out of the woodwork to give the SEC a run for their money?
Oh my goodness.
No,
Come on, Sid. Come on, Sid. Come on, Sid.
no.
Why not? Tell me why not.
Because it's the offensive scheme he's playing. He's playing an offensive scheme that doesn't work in the SEC. It doesn't work when you get into teams like Georgia, Texas, Alabama, Auburn. That scheme doesn't work because you can't line up and think you're gonna put up 50 points and be like, okay, we good. No, they're gonna TOP. Can you stop the run? And they couldn't stop the run last year. They scored, but then when they turned it over, guess what we about to do? They ran the ball. So when they ran the ball, they offense ain't got the ball. So now they got the ball, they're rushing, and they made mistakes. So no, the offensive scheme doesn't work in the SEC.
So you're saying no huddle, you quick to turn the ball over, give it back to us, and we time of possession you to death.
How many times Tennessee was ranked number one offense in the league before they made it to Georgia?
I don't
That's
know,
true.
Sid. I'm just saying.
That's true. They were.
Like,
Yeah.
I
years
just know
in a
that
row.
A&M
I'm
has
just saying. I'm
really
not being
sharp
funny.
quarterback.
I'm not being funny. I'm serious.
Yes, sir.
Tennessee offense was ranked number
Yes,
one.
sir.
Like the last 2 or 3 years before making it to Georgia. I'm talking ranked number one in the nation, not just number one in the SEC.
Shit, but A&M got a quarterback this year.
Okay.
Sisson, he ain't worried. He ain't
Okay,
worried.
They
man.
got a quarterback.
Hope
They
you
got a
read blitzes.
quarterback.
I hope you can read blitzes because
He said blitzes.
Tennessee couldn't.
You know when you blitz, you playing man to man.
I say it again.
When you
It's
play
Tennessee
man to
couldn't.
man, that's when quarterbacks have a lot of fun because now, and you know he got legs, he got wheels,
We know that. We prepared for that.
he got
So the
wheels.
Tennessee
Sid.
quarterbacks had wheels as well. They just couldn't run out. They couldn't get outside.
All right, Corey, give me and y'all in the chat, give me the teams that you believe will win the SEC. Please, I see Ellison, you already gave me Georgia, Bruce. I don't see yours up there.
I see you, Cuzzo.
Cuzzo, tell me what you're thinking.
I'm gonna stay with Texas. I think Texas bounced back this year because they, I like the
What's
drunk.
up, Doug?
I like the drunk as the head coach. So I mean, if I drank, I mean, I drank with Sarkeesian. So, I think he's probably he's the second best coach in that conference.
Who's the first?
Unfortunately, it's
Nobody's saying Alabama.
I don't trust Kellen DeBoer. I don't. And I am a firm believer that you cannot be the guy after the guy. I'm a firm believer in that.
That right there is the truth because you got
He
people
can't live up
jumping
to
off
that
the
pressure.
boat, like
Yeah.
they looking at the hole. They looking at the hole. They see the
Oh.
water coming in,
Mm,
and they just not telling you,
that's
but they
right.
jumping off.
Yeah.
Paul, that's a title of a. Yeah, I'm not even gonna touch that one. I get triple fined for that one. So
I think Auburn's gonna be better this year.
they gotta be.
LSU has to be better because I think he's on the verge of being fired.
Who's
Kelly
at
ain't
Auburn
getting
is strip court strip club escort. Still
Yes.
head coach in there? Okay.
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay.
And then Tennessee's not gonna fire their head coach. They like to put up the points. They may not win. They're supposed to win, but they're gonna make it into the playoffs.
Tennessee they love Bobby Hill down here. They love
Yeah.
They love Bobby Hill.
Now,
Yeah, you real close there. You
the
real
one to
close
watch
there,
out
right?
for is Ole Miss
Yeah, we're in their market.
because Jackson Dart is gone. A lot of those defensive players who went out there for that 1 year to win the championship, they're gone. So
It's a rebuild situation at Ole Miss.
it's not a total rebuild, but a lot of those guys who came in for that 1 year, that graduate year, with the opportunity to try to make it to the SEC championship and to get into the playoffs, they're gone. And I believe Jackson Dart is going as well. Let me double check.
Is Jackson Dart gone?
Jackson Dart is in.
Jackson Dart played for the Giants,
He
bro.
play for the
Yeah, he's
Giants.
gone.
Sid. They don't need to check.
I'm just saying that's what the quarterback was last year.
Yeah, they don't need to check. He playing for the Giants.
Hey, I ain't watched the Giants. I ain't looked at the Giants schedule.
Ain't
I don't care
no Giants
nothing- that's
schedule.
y'all
What
division. I
what
don't
this
care about the
schedule
Giants.
got to do with the roster?
Hey, I don't care nothing about the Giants. It's in y'all division. Y'all better worry about them Eagles second string defensive linemen. Anyway, yeah, a lot of those guys left.
Okay, Sid, tell us about
Man,
this. Tell us about this money that Texas spent. And
I mean Texas putting out paper, but they can't max A&M. Texas don't put some paper out there. One of the players, you would ask, and I can't think of his name now. One of them boys who was committed to Georgia, they flipped to Texas because Texas doubled. They doubled the NIL from what Georgia's going to pay them. They was like,
God.
they shot them deuces. I mean, you can't blame them. It's like free agency, and you go out there and hope that somebody can develop you while you're getting that extra paper.
so A&M and Texas, they both spent that oil money. Spent that oil money, but you don't think either one of those schools have a shot at a title or at a shot at the SEC regular season?
And, not A&M. You talking about Texas Tech?
Texas Tech. So,
Texas Tech spent that money.
Yeah.
They got a 2027 Number one overall rated defensive lineman already signed, $3.5 million. 2027.
Okay. So give me the order that this thing break down and said. Is it Georgia, Alabama, or is it Texas, Georgia?
No, it's gonna be Georgia, Tennessee again. It's gonna be Georgia, Tennessee, Auburn, then Alabama.
Alabama fourth?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Auburn's gonna be better this year.
Okay. Give me your standings for the SEC, Corey, and put your standings in the chat for the SEC. Who finishes first? Give me your top three. Give me your top three. Put your champion at the top, please. So that'll be like if you think Georgia's winning, Georgia, Texas, Alabama, Auburn, whoever, whether it be, LSU, Georgia, Texas, LSU. For those of you A&M, Georgia, LSU, Georgia, LSU, Texas. Corey, who you got winning the SEC?
I already told you.
You said Georgia?
No, absolutely not. Texas.
Texas.
I got Texas. I've got. We're not doing this until next week on my show. So I don't know. Let's go with the Tigers.
The who?
The Tigers. Let's go.
The LSU Tigers.
Let's go with the LSU Tigers. I got to do that to piss you off. That's all. I like that.
Hey, APIC, they A&M playing your boys in week 1, San Antonio.
The Road Runners.
Yes, they're gonna roll run the crap out of them too.
Are you a USTA fan?
Maybe when they playing in a conference, they are a heck of a team to bet on. Georgia, Ole Miss, Alabama, LSU, Texas. Okay, Bruce.
Yeah.
Okay, Bruce, I got you. Bruce got Texas at 5th.
At 5. Wow.
That means that somebody named Manning is not having a good season. That's what that means. Okay.
Yeah, Bruce, that's what he say. He say Texas people gonna be disappointed.
They're gonna be disappointed in the way they spent that money.
Let me go back here and look at this roster.
They got a heck of a roster. They have one heck of
not roster, but they schedule. I'm sorry, schedule. They got Ohio State, then they got 4 cupcakes. 4 cupcakes.
How many cupcakes Georgia got this year?
We ain't got 4 in a row.
But y'all got cupcakes, right?
We all got cupcakes.
You thought about
y'all got Marshall and Unzip Your Fly and Austin P.
But man,
back to back weeks.
They got a schedule after week 5. Texas schedule's a monster. They go to Florida, come back and play OU in OU. Then they go to Kentucky. They go to Mississippi State while it's cold. They play a hot Vandy team. They go
don't you say why it's cold in the SEC?
Woo. Then they got Arkansas, and they end up with Texas A&M. That could be the SEC.
Those are back-to-back home games for them.
Huh?
Those are back-to-back home games for them, by the way.
Yeah, Arkansas and A&M, yeah.
Yeah,
But they got a lot of road games this year, unlike last year.
They'll beat Oklahoma. They'll beat Florida.
Okay,
they'll beat Kentucky.
Ready to end this show with this. We're getting ready to end the show. We have a Monday night game this week. The Commanders versus the Commanders will host the Cincinnati Bengals this week. Cincinnati Bengals are determined to get off to what's up? Eric Dorsey is in the house. The Cincinnati Bengals are determined to get off to a fast start after missing the playoffs after starting off the last couple of seasons 0-2, 0-3. and so forth. They've played Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, T. Higgins. They've played their starters. Their defense is still putrid. Now, my question being, with our Monday night game, our starters will play. The preseason game, the preseason team-to-team scrimmage has been canceled, or team combined practice has been canceled.
Yeah.
With that being said, Corey,
Yes.
what are you expecting to see Monday? What are you hoping to get out of this scrimmage game? What do you want to see from our starters that'll play Monday night?
Be functional, not clunky, and stay healthy. It's preseason. Don't really care outside of that.
All right, Bruce Glass and Corey, you gonna have it live on Monday night?
Oh, Bruce, there's a bear crap in the woods. Is pick on some super sauce with Maryland. Yes, I will be there. Lord willing, the creek doesn't rise.
I'll give you about an hour.
There's a beer. The question you should ask is Pick making an appearance on there on Monday? That's the question you should ask.
Pick is asking, can he come on the Warpath? Yes, Pick, you can come on. I will have you on.
Hey, listen, I cannot promise that I will be.
Now he's going to be grandstanding on me. You see that? You see how he does it? Does he do this to you, Said? Does he do that to you? It's swinging around like this, swing the pendulum around like does the old okie doke? You like it?
I'm just saying, listen,
bro. I'm gonna be inebriated and everything. And
I was trying to say I will not have a clear glass.
I don't care.
Okay, good, great.
I don't care.
All right,
it's a family show. Everybody got a drunk uncle. Like, what is
that's Al. There we go. That's Al.
Yeah, that's Al. Speaking of, where is that little snake? Where is that snake at?
Al had a funeral today.
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
Speaking of which, did anyone notice that Al has a son that has a birthday today? His son turned 18 today, but Al had to go to a funeral. I have a sneaky suspicion that Al's at a party.
I mean, you know how we party after funerals, though. You know,
we do.
We do.
We do that too. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do that too. Listen,
we do. Hallelujah. Anyway,
hallelujah. Loved him. Man, do you remember that time when Auntie? Yep, we do that too. Said we want health coming out of these games. We don't want no injuries with air casses.
What's up?
We don't want none of that come Monday night.
What happened in San Francisco?
We want health coming out of them. All right. We want to make it to the last preseason game where we're going to sit all of our starters, and I want to see more energy. I want to see more energy, more passion, more want to get an extra yard, more want to make a tackle, right? Yeah. More want to be in the frame, getting to the ball carriers, more want to. That's what I want to see. I want to see more passion, right? That's what I want to see. On Tuesday, after the game, we have Donna Hopkins joining us. So
Shout out Fairmont State University. She's a fighting Falcon. Ask her about it. Not too many people know about that. And she's in the Hall of Fame, I think, too.
Yeah. We got Donna Hopkins joining us, as well as Denton Day. Denton Day will bring you guys some more college football information, because y'all know Denton Day does his BetQL thing as well as college football wrap-up show. So Denton Day is going to get you guys ready for week 0 as well as the college football season as well. So make sure you tune in with us on next Tuesday. And then we'll be back again for you guys on the following Saturday, getting ready for that final preseason game coming up that week. Y'all know how we do, man. We keep you informed. Any breaking news, you never know. Pick might pop in with some things like that. Corey, man, I appreciate you jumping on with us, man.
Oh, I appreciate you. I just want you to remember, like when I invite you to, when you invite me to something, I usually say yes. You asked me last minute, I came up here, and then you kind of were gonna boo-hoo me, invite me on Monday.
Nope. I just want you to know. So. I just wanted you to know, Corey. I just wanted you to know that my plans for Monday night was to sit on my couch and watch the game and
Pig, you
Do some
should be
curls.
ashamed of yourself. It's a preseason game.
I gotta get myself ready for the season.
You don't need to get yourself ready for the season like that. You know that.
I'm a professional.
Mm.
I gotta get in mid-season form.
Shout out
Is that the
Abilene.
card?
Shout out Abilene Falcons. Shout out
Is that the card? Is that the card that Zane holds up when it's time for you to get off the?
No. He that boy no better than that. This boy no better than that. But there's a cool video of Zane out on social media. There's very cool. I suggest it's gonna be on my YouTube channel here in a little bit. It's gonna be a reel. It's about 15 seconds, but it's good. It's on Twitter, it's on X, and it's on Instagram too. Great. Okay. It's hilarious.
Check this out. Let me check out little nephew.
Yeah, he made his father very proud and his mother very disappointed. But you know what? It's all good.
What did my man do?
He's a good one. That's all. That's my boy.
All right, got you. Hey, said did we knock out everything?
Yeah. The most important conferences are talked about. The rest of them are trash.
The rest of the topics are trash.
So bitter. So bitter. Disrespectful.
Wow, said. I mean, come on, man. Just for that, said you writing the rundown on Monday. Write the rundown on Monday, man. God. You're going to produce Monday's show. All right. Shouts out to my son, United States Air Force. First String Podcast, second to none. Come get some. Tell them, said.
No dogs. Second.
Let's pick out the dark. Raise hell.
It's wartime, baby. This what you signed up for. This what we worked hard for. You for. Y'all the first string. Y'all gotta go set the tone now. Hey, let's go. Lace them up. It's the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Because it's time for the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. Lace them up. It's the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast show. Imagine talking sports, having fun with the fam. At a starting lineup, First String is what you have. An entertaining stream with the Pro Bowl cast. When the viewers chime in, they gon' answer what you ask. Representing for the Queens, yeah, we got Lady A. A super knowledgeable woman who can break down any play. Said from the South, so he read GA. The Falcons, the Bulldogs, the whole Peach State. Drunk Uncle Al, only way you can describe him. Every time he crack the mic, you know he gon' be wildin'. Last but not least, it's my man Toothpick. Commanders is a squad and he the captain of the ship. So if you feel the vibe, go ahead and tune in. Like, subscribe, recommend to a friend. Nah, for real.